Good morning, Vechain family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, I'm super stoked for this video today. If you hadn't already, go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and make a comment. Also, guys, I also created a Patreon page to support the channel. So if you want to support me and the channel, I really appreciate it. Link will be in the comments below. Thank you so much. So if we look at the 3-month chart here, it looks like we are barely trying to reach that 0.0075 resistance level there. Obviously, we didn't break it because of the Bitcoin manipulation that's been going on by BitMEX and whales. So that's just something, until we decouple from Bitcoin, that's just something we're going to have to deal with. I'm not phased. I'm still bullish. I'm still pumping my bags, readying for a parabolic run, which I do think is going to happen during the next bull run. I think we're going to be the next, dare I say it, XRP, moving on to $1, maybe $2 during this next bull run. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but all the metrics, all the partnerships, everything points to that. I'm thinking we need a major listing as well. Coinbase, maybe. Um, you know, it's already on Binance, but we need a Coinbase listing, and we could see rockets here soon. But the markets look like it is shaping up to be a pretty boring day, so we will get into that later. Well, yeah, it looks like here we are just struggling to push up against that 0.0075 Satoshi mark. Now, if Bitcoin continues to rise and it does not get slammed back down, I still full-heartedly believe that Vechain can hit the 1 cent by the end of the week, maybe the end of next week. It all depends on what Bitcoin is going to do here. So, unfortunate that we're still coupled with Bitcoin. However, we still have very, very bullish news in the Vechain circle, and it seems to come out every single day. That's why I say that Vechain is a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. All we need is positive Bitcoin price action, and a few more positive news articles, and I think that 1 to 2 cents is not far off. So let's get into it. Tencent, the creator of WeChat, guys. We did an expose on WeChat about a week ago. They have carbon credits on WeChat where you can go and buy environmentally sustainable items. You can donate to causes, etc., etc., gift cards, everything like that. So, Vechain and Tencent are working together. Tencent aims to establish a 100-member blockchain alliance by 2020. Who do you think is going to be a part of that 100-member blockchain alliance, guys? It's Vechain. They're already working together. And Tencent is a huge company, one of the hugest companies in China. Okay, so this is huge bullish news. Now, China, we all know about the story about China banning crypto, but it seems like there's an ethics shift. Or they could be just gaslighting us. But, with their direction that they're going, the Belt and Road Initiative, where they are trying to promote blockchain, they're teaching their citizens about Bitcoin, Libra, Vechain is an accepted crypto. So we can see that their actions aren't really matching up with their words here. And I think that they, at some point, guys, I think that they're going to unban crypto, because all this technology that they're researching, they're not researching it for their health. They're not putting 70 billion into blockchain technology for their health, or because they think the tech is cool. No, they actually see an investment opportunity, a huge investment opportunity. I view blockchain and this tech as Internet 3.0. Okay? Charles Hoskinson views blockchain as Internet 3.0. He said it's more kind of like VoIP, voice over internet protocol, where the normies out there, the people who don't know about this stuff, they're not even going to notice blockchain technology. The only thing that they're going to notice is faster transactions, more trust, faster traceability. Instead of sending money across the world in 2 to 3 business days, it gets there in 15 seconds. Instead of, shipping being inaccurate when you're trying to track your products, it's super accurate. And it gets to your house in the exact amount of time because of these traceability platforms, the smart contracts. To normies, it's going to improve their lives very, very unnoticeably. But to us, it's going to make our pockets fatter because we're in this. We're actually in the trenches doing the boring work. Financial technology is not exciting to most people. Okay, it's very boring and dull. But to us, the early adopters who see what's going on, who see what's right in our face, we can understand the importance. That's why we get so excited talking about blockchains and R3s and decentralized applications, faster transactions. That gets us excited. But to the layperson, they don't really care. They're just like, when's my next Netflix binge or whatever. The only thing they care about is less fees, faster stuff. Is my package going to get here on time? That's what lay people care about. But behind the scenes, under the hood, there's a lot going on. There's a lot cranking. Just like the internet. Lay people don't care about how email gets from one place to the other. But the people who designed it, the people who invested in it, the people who actually know it and understand it, they care. And that made them a lot of money. So the plumbing, the dirty work, the supply chain, the on-chain, the off-chain stuff, that's exciting to us. That's going to make us a lot of money. But to the layperson, they don't care. And it's going to improve their lives in ways they cannot see. But the effects still will be felt. The effects still will be great. Again, just like VoIP, just like email. Under the hood, it's not pretty, but the people who really understand it, they capitalized and made a crap ton of money. So let's get back into it. Why? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because why with China, if they're banning things, why would they still be researching it? Why would they still be teaching their teaching their citizens about Bitcoin and Libra and all that? If they did not believe in the technology, if they did not see the future. Tencent Cloud, the cloud computing arm of the Chinese internet giant Tencent, preparing to bring together 100 organizations this year to establish the industry blockchain league. On June 4th, China's Banking News reported that the Blockchain Association will include members from various sectors, including enterprises, industry associations, industry media, investment organizations, and tertiary institutions and think tanks. 3 pillars. The organizations will work together on the collective goal of bringing blockchain standards and conduct research and development for industrial implementation. The group will work in 3 different committees: a blockchain standards committee, a technical committee, and a commercial ecosystem committee. The standards committee will work with national regulators, blockchain companies, and entrepreneurs to bring industry-wide standards in terms of regulations and blockchain development. The technical committee, on the other hand, will handle planning and creation of technology platforms on the blockchain. Now, hold up. China is doing the most, guys. They say, oh, no, we're not into that crypto stuff. And then behind the back, they're making committees, PDFs, informationals about this blockchain stuff, and they want to develop blockchain. Who is the accepted blockchain developer in China? Vechain. Vechain is, guys. They're going to be a part of this. I'm sure of it. Tencent is leading China's blockchain innovation. Both the Chinese government and industrialists have shown immense interest in blockchain. On April 30th, Tencent launched its blockchain accelerator program. On the same day, the government of Anhui, or Province of Eastern China, also launched a blockchain platform to provide government services. Tencent recently announced that it would invest $70 billion over the next 5 years in fintech, blockchain, AI, and cloud computing. The firm, which is behind major Chinese messaging app WeChat, said that the coronavirus was a crisis, that the 19 crisis was a major catalyst for its decision to invest in an emerging technology. I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again, guys. These companies do not give a crap about you. They only care about their bottom line. And if you're a human and you can get sick, you can complain, they are looking for ways to replace your behind, bro. This 19 stuff was a big wake-up call for a lot of big companies. And they're going to put $70 billion into AI, fintech, cloud computing. Why? So that we seem to have these pandemics every 2 years if you look at it. When we have another pandemic, it's going to be business as usual for these companies. They're going to have skeleton crews working from home. And things are going to run business as usual again. This economy is moving towards a digital economy. There's nothing we can do about it now. The catalyst has already been set. Do you have the skills to pay the bills? I hope you do. Are you on the right team? Are you on the blockchain side? So that in 5 years, when jobs are automated and things are becoming more digital, you're not left scratching your head saying, what happened? I thought my job was secure. I thought cash was valuable. Moving on. As we can see here, dnvgl and MyStory are partnering up with Vechain for food traceability. This is not new news, but what is new news is we have some tomatoes, some organic tomatoes here that are tracked on the dnvgl and the MyStory blockchain, guys. So that's pretty awesome. If you have a QR code reader and you have MyStory, go ahead and scan it there, and you will get a full write-up on these delicious looking canned tomatoes. So every day there's something new being added. There's a decentralized application. There's a there's a new product being listed. There's more people burning VTHO daily, guys. And someone asked me on Twitter, do I think that Vechain can reach $1 trillion market cap? Yes, I do. Now, by the end of this bull run, absolutely not, guys. It's going to take many, many years and many, many more partnerships. In order for Vechain, I'll get to that at the end of the video, how much it would cost, how much VET price would be if it was a $1 trillion market cap. But I'm always gonna have a bag of Vechain around. There's gonna be a certain bag that I keep, a certain amount of percentage that I'm gonna keep in cold storage and I'm not gonna touch until it hits this price level, and I'll get to that at the end of the video. And here we have a tweet by the Kickstand. And we have some Vechain traceability as well. Look at this. These are some nice kicks here. I don't know what kind of kicks those are, but my man's got some fire shoes. He's opening up the Vechain app here. He's going to scan it. and he's going to get a full write-up, and he's going to see if it's authentic. Now, why is this important? We all know what's going on in the world right now with all the looting, all the rioting, and all that stuff. So this here, if you were to buy some shoes off of eBay, if you were to buy some shoes, or, you know, have somebody try to sell you some shoes, and you're not sure if they're stolen or not, if they have these QR codes on here, you could see if it's verified, you can see pictures of it, you can see a full write-up of the item. So I think that this was a really cool video here, and it just goes to show you the use cases that Vechain has. Those are some really nice shoes too. I'm kind of jealous that my man's got better kicks than me, but whatever. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Go ahead and follow VGod on Twitter, guys, and follow me on BoomandSatoshi at twitter.com as well. So yeah, that was a cool little video, and it just goes to show you the more use case of Vechain, guys. Infinite use cases. And we also have one more short video. It's about 3 minutes long, guys, so bear with me. I wanted to show this because I think this is extremely important, that if we are going to have mass adoption, you're going to need to be able to explain blockchain to someone who's not technically savvy, who doesn't give a crap, and who probably won't understand. And the easiest way to explain something like that to somebody is to explain it so thoroughly and so easily that a child could understand it. Because if a child could understand it, an adult could understand it. And if they could understand something, that makes them more likely to come to your conclusion. Okay? Before I understood anything about Bitcoin, if somebody was come up to me and tell me about how amazing Bitcoin was, I'd be like, oh yeah, whatever. That's that internet fake money. I don't know anything about that. But when somebody actually sat down and explained it to me, and I finally got it, I was like, holy crap. This is amazing. Why isn't everybody talking about this? Like, why doesn't everybody know? And since that day, it has been my mission. It has been my mission, my life mission, to spread the word about blockchain, Bitcoin, Vechain, Cardano to everybody that will listen to me. And I'm pretty sure I've lost a couple of friends because of my incessant blabbing about it, but that's okay. And I think this is important. I watched this video yesterday, and I was like, wow, you know, I can better explain it. If I could explain it to a child, I know I can explain it to an adult. So we're going to sit here and watch this here. It's about 3 minutes long. Bear with me. If you've clicked out already, that's okay too. I still love you. Welcome to Vechain family. Let's take a look at this. Blockchain for kids. This is amazing.
Let me tell you a short story about a little fellow called Jacob. Since he could remember, Jacob always wanted to get a blue cat, but his parents were always finding ways to not get it for him. So, one Christmas, he figured out a way to finally get his dream pet. He would send his wish to Santa. Oh, how excited he was when he wrote the letter. But Jacob was too young to take the letter to the post office by himself, so the next morning he had to ask his dad to do it for him. You could say that his dad was the middleman between Jacob and Santa. He never imagined that on his way to the post office, his dad would open the letter, read it, and replace the blue cat on the list with a brand new pair of socks. The letter was posted to the North Pole, to Santa and the elves. When they received it, they started working right away, making Jacob's gift. So, that year, Jacob received an adorable pair of socks. But next Christmas, Jacob decided to use the blockchain. Jacob wrote exactly the same letter, but instead of giving it to his mum or dad to deliver, he directly uploaded it to the North Pole blockchain. The North Pole blockchain is made up of a lot of computers connected to one another through the internet that all store a copy of everyone's Christmas list. The network is being monitored at the same time by all the elves, Santa himself, and even people like Jacob's parents. Every time a new letter is received, it is saved onto every individual computer, so everyone has the exact same copy. As the blockchain is an open network, everyone can see all the letters, even though it's impossible to know to whom each one belongs to. But when Jacob's parents saw that there was a letter asking for a blue cat, it wasn't hard for them to know that it was from Jacob. So, once again, they changed it, this time for a cookbook. But as every other node had a copy of Jacob's real letter, the change was spotted, and the computer trying to make the change was cut off from the network, meaning Jacob's real letter remained unchanged. So, guess what Jacob received that year for Christmas?
Alright guys, I thought that was a really good video there. Super simple. So simple that a child could understand. And what kind of dad was that, man? He was like a freaking mob boss. Seriously, just get the kid a cat, man. Jeez. But yeah, so I think that's extremely important for adoption, guys. If we're gonna be warriors of Vechain, if we're gonna be warriors of crypto, we're gonna have to be able to explain it. We're gonna have to be able to, you know, fight FUD with facts. All right. And the last thing I have here, extremely bullish news again. Like, the bullish news does not stop, and that's why I do think that eventually Vechain will hit $1 trillion market cap. Now, in order for Vechain to hit $1 trillion market cap, if my calculations are correct, it has a $55 billion circulating supply. Obviously, people are losing coins. They're holding them in cold storage. Some people lost their keys, lost their phones. They had their wallets on them. So it could be a lot less. But if we're taking coin market caps, estimation of about 55 billion coins, if we divide that by $1 trillion, we get a coin price of about $18.18. So if we hit that $18.18 mark, that will equal $1 trillion. Now, I think that Vechain can get to $1. Maybe if we have a wild bull run this time, if Bitcoin gets to 20K and, you know, things are going crazy, I think we can get to $1 pretty easily. As a matter of fact, I think we can actually push up past XRP and its all-time highs. Now, to get to $11, that's going to take a lot more work, guys. That's going to take a lot more work. Crypto, for Vechain to get to $11, number one, it needs to survive. Okay? There's going to be, after this bull run, guys, you think there's a lot of coins now. Just wait. Just wait till more people know and more adoption hits. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of coins. So it's going to have to survive, number one. Number two, it's going to have to constantly evolve. Okay, it's going to have to constantly evolve. It's going to have to constantly gain new partnerships. We are looking for an Amazon partnership. We're looking for every single thing that Amazon ships out to be tracked with the Vechain QR code. If we have something like that, I could definitely see $18 and $1 trillion market cap, but we are a long time away from that. You know, I'm gonna be holding my Vechain for 5 to 7 years. Obviously, there will be some profit taking once we hit the 50-cent, $1, $2 mark. But yeah. So with that being said, guys, let's get into this. This is extremely bullish news here. Blockchain platform to track 2.5 billion worth of tea products. Now, Chinese province of Yuan will track their tea supply chain using blockchain technology. Now, this is another Chinese company tracking things with the blockchain. Okay, we need to get them all under one umbrella. You know, everybody in China needs to be tracking their QR codes with Vechain. And I think that, that could be a thing. Once China opens up, who knows, man? No one thought that Bitcoin would be able to get from 1 cent to 20K. So, not financial advice. Don't go out and FOMO. But do your research. Keep up with the news and keep making smart investment decisions. I'm dollar cost averaging. What does that mean? Every time I get paid, I put a little bit into my bag. Every time I get paid, every 2 weeks, put a little bit in my bag, set it and forget it. Okay? Blockchain continues to gather popularity across China. China's love affair with blockchain technology continues to increase in recent months. On May 14th, the People's Bank of China proposed blockchain trade finance platform for the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area. Its emphasis would be on global trade and finance. Cointelegraph reported on June 1st that the Chinese authorities intend to turn the southern island of Henan into a free trade port implementing blockchain-based platform. The writing's on the wall, guys. All we need is China to say exchanges are allowed in China. We're unbanning crypto. Exchanges are allowed. And I'm not even going to speculate how big that'll be for Vechain. Alright guys, thank you so much. 1,437 days, 8 hours, and 30 minutes until the next Bitcoin block halving. Nothing's changed. I'm super stoked. I'm still bullish. It looks like Bitcoin did a nice pump up here. Let's take a look at the markets here. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Yeah, so we're back at 9.7. I don't know how long that's going to stay down there, but the effect should be felt on all the altcoins. Bitcoin SV is still number 6 for some reason. And people still want to put money in that. So I know I have hope for Vechain, because people are putting money into S coins like this. Even after Satoshi Nakamoto came out and said that this guy was a scammer, people are still putting money in it. But then again, people are still putting money in Hex. So, and BitMEX. So, anyway, let's see here. Vechain is down about 3% here on the day. I'm sure the trolls are gonna love that. Hi trolls in the video. If you've made it this long, I love you too. Omise Go is down a little bit. Let's see who has pumped. I seen a 24% up there. What was that? So Hedge Trade is up. Wow, Hedge Trade is pumping pretty fast. Loop Ring, Siacoin, Theta. Alright guys, so it looks like things are moving upwards here. Who knows? It all depends on the whales. Hodl strong. Don't let your memes be dreams. And guys, if you haven't already, go ahead down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also if you truly want to, guys, go ahead and donate to my Patreon. Link will be in the comments below. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't let your memes be dreams. Goodbye.